Hey everyone, Izzy from Endless RVing. If you're watching this video, you're probably wondering what did they do now? Well, like the title of this video said, we did just pick up a new towed vehicle. And if you don't know what a towed vehicle is, we have a motorhome, so the vehicle that the motorhome tows is the towed vehicle. And if you followed our channel, you know currently we are towing a 2000 Mustang 5-speed, a black Newmar with a black Mustang on the back. It's very hard to miss, but that's what we have been towing, and we thought it was time to upgrade our towed vehicle because it's pretty tight in there. I know when we have Jason in there, or even you, it's a lot. It's very tight, not a lot of room to put things, and it is a 24-year-old car at this point.
I'm not a fan, I must say.
She's not a fan of it.
It's a pretty car, but it's not comfortable.
I did attempt to teach MJ how to drive a 5-speed, but she's not that enthusiastic about it. So anyway, so what did we get, guys? What did we get? This video, we're gonna go over what we got, why we got it, some of the specs, and kind of what the future holds for us. Before we get into it, just a quick reminder, a lot of our subscribers have been unknowingly unsubscribed, so just take a second, make sure that you are subscribed, notification bell's on, so when we put out new videos, you will get notified. Right behind us is the vehicle that you probably see in a lot of other, well, you think you see in other vehicles, but that's my work vehicle right there. That's a 2013 Chevy Tahoe. Our new towed vehicle is a 2007 Chevy Tahoe, basically exactly the same car. There's a couple of little minor things there, but the engine, chassis is all the same. And we want to go over a couple of reasons why we got this vehicle. So the first major reason is I have a take-home car now. I've had a take-home car for a while. It's a blessing. It's wonderful. But I'm retiring in less than a year, and I've been kind of starting to look at cars. I'm not impressed with the new cars out there. In the comments below, let us know what you think about the new cars. Number one, the prices are outrageous. It's difficult to find a flat towable vehicle, and the quality is just not that good. So sometimes newer is not better, and when I was looking specifically for an older truck, either a Jeep or some kind of SUV. I love SUVs. I absolutely love that work truck. Prior to that work truck, I was driving a Suburban that our office still has in the fleet as a backup. I think it has 165,000 miles on it. This one has almost 130,000 miles, and they're beaten and they just keep going. These trucks are known to go for a long time. So why do we get this one in particular, and just a Tahoe in general? Number one, it's flat towable. Number two, you can get one for a great price. They're very reliable, widely available parts, widely available mechanics working on them. And for the price that they're going for in the used market, it's very difficult to beat. My ideal truck would have been a 4Runner TRD Pro, but they're not flat towable, so sorry, Toyota. Our plan is to put a tow bar on here, or a base plate to tow it behind our motorhome. And we'll get into that a little bit later. So let's just go some of the quick features on here, guys. Give you, for those that are nosy, why did we get this? So this is a one owner vehicle, no accidents, 13 Carfax records, and it has 20,000 miles, original miles, clean Carfax. That's what really attracted us to it, and the price was very, very good. So right up front, guys, you can see, super simple. Regarding the tow bar setup, I watched multiple videos on it. It's pretty easy to do. It's going to be a DIY video. When we get that set up, we'll definitely do a video and link it somewhere. You'll know about it. But you can see the front of it. There's really there's a couple little marks on here, but it's in really good condition. I added this on here, but you can see the shine, guys. This is obviously a vehicle that was kept inside. It's out of Nevada, so the frame looks really good. And the maintenance records are reflective of how this vehicle looks. It is a little bit dirty now. We just picked it up yesterday. This will be getting, by me, a full wash, clay, polish, and waxing. So it's gonna look really good, even better than now.
And mind you, we just picked it up yesterday, but the toys and the boxes of new things had already arrived before we picked it up. This is what Izzy does when he gets
it has to become mine, right? I have to know that if I see a Tahoe on the road, you're like, that's Izzy's Tahoe. There's no doubt. It's very, I do moderate modifications.
You spec out everything. You should have seen the Jeep that we had years ago.
The Jeep, the pickup, but they're tastefully done. It's not over the top. Original wheels, guys, they just put brand new tires, and they didn't cheap out. These were date codes 2 of 2024 with Wranglers, Goodyear Wranglers on there. We'll show you the interior, and I didn't do anything to this. All I did was, I didn't even clean the dash. I just put the Husky liners. But if you want to just look at the interior, super clean, guys.
It looks brand new.
Now this is a V8, Chevy V8, 320 horsepower, 340 foot-pounds of torque. It has enough power for what you need. These things are pretty quick. Here's the rear. This does have the third row seating. I kept the third row seating in here until we don't need it. But I just want to show you quickly how much room you can get in here. So this is, you can see right here, if I take those third row seats out, you have a tremendous amount of space in here. So that's why, another reason why we decided to get like an SUV. A pickup is great, but you have a lot of wasted space in the back. So like when I had the Ram, a lot of space to carry things, not a lot of space to carry people, or if you wanted things out of the elements, you don't really have that. I used to have that hard cover on it, but you lose the height on things. So there wasn't much you can carry in there. Really prefer the SUV. I also like the way the SUV drives. Here we're in the back, and when I looked at this, I first saw it online, and that's a local place in New Jersey, and all they do is they get low mileage cars, high-end cars, popular cars, but they're all low mileage. Most of them are one owner. So when I went to look at it in person, I'm looking very particular things. So I'm looking like inside here, super clean. If you look at the plastics, they're not, I mean, they look like they're new. It's crazy. They're not faded. They're not scratched up. And then in the inside, you can see everything is just really well kept. I haven't cleaned this inside. This is how it came when we picked it up. You got the third row seating in here, which is also a nice thing. So if we take these seats out, and they're super easy to take out, all I have to do is you pull this handle, seat slides right out. So if you imagine taking this out, look how much room you have in there. I mean, you can fit a significant amount of cargo, hashtag stuff, which is what MJ is going to love.
Oh, yes.
And the nice thing about this is that the payload, we're over 1,500 pounds in payload, and I believe it's 7,700 pounds. It depends how it's spec'd out, but it's anywhere from like 7,200 up to 8,300. I don't have the max tow package, so I'm between that 7,000 and 7,700 pounds. I'm not going to be towing anything like that, but we have plenty to tow and plenty on the payload. Here on the passenger side, you have another large entrance. And just to give you a little bit of a feel, I'm about a little over 6 foot. This seat is pushed all the way back. Look how comfortable I am in here. If we're traveling with people, it wouldn't be that often, but this is definitely a comfortable vehicle. The headliner, everything is super clean. Also, what I like about this is that you have a rear air conditioner. So you have air conditioner for here, and then also for the rear passengers. Also, you have lighting on all the rows, and the passengers have control of their own HVAC as well as the volume for the rear. Has the roof rack, so if there's not enough room for all the stuff MJ wants to fit in here and in the bays, then we have a roof rack.
I'm not going to require a roof rack.
We could put more stuff, but it's always a nice thing to have. I even looked at the roof. It's just immaculate. The paint is a little, I don't know if you hear that.
You can
hear the difference, right? This is paint I didn't have from new. This is paint that I did have from new. This is like super smooth.
Don't talk. Listen, do it again.
All right, and then we'll come over here. But it will be fully detailed by, and I like doing it. So let's go into the passenger side here. These are things that I look for. The original pamphlet, and I'll tell you, this is from when the person that bought it, because you can see they have the options, what they have circled with little writing in it, so no need, right? This is what I look for. Another thing, came with 2 keys. Original manual. Very difficult to find when we're searching for a motorhome. These are things we're going to be looking for. If it had the original window sticker, that'd been even better. Actually, that dealer we bought it from, they have cars that have the original window stickers. Some really old cars with low mileage. There is one defect that's driving me insane. I actually just got the cover for it because it's a very common issue. If you look on the dashboard right here, for some reason right here, these dashboards crack. If you look at my work truck, exact same place, dashboard crack. But they do sell a cover because it's such a common issue, and apparently it blends right in. So that's underway, hon. I don't know if you knew that.
along with many other boxes, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you know what the thing is? You make fun of me, hashtag stuff. When you get a new car, we are bombarded with hashtag
Just
stuff.
till it's to the point that I like it.
Which is never.
Okay, so here's under the hood, and again, I haven't touched this.
This
Look
is amazing.
at that hood. Look at the engine bay. This is a 2007, guys. This is a 17-year-old vehicle. The Vortec V8. The battery is from 8 of 23, so I don't need to do anything on the battery. The oil was just changed at 19,000, I believe, 400 miles according to the Carfax. I'll probably change it again. I haven't opened up to check the air filter, but it's extremely clean in here.
Did you say the tires were?
The tires are brand new. There are
also,
2 of 24s.
Yeah.
I will take it to my mechanic, just have a full fluid change, especially the diff fluid, or if I change it myself, I don't know. But even if you look at the belts, like there's no cracking in here. Everything is tight. Like this is just really, really well taken care of. Even the hood itself, it's a little bit dirty. Not how I would have it, but I mean, it's not like all full of grease and gross. It was very well taken care of. You look at the latch over here, it's not all rusted out. You can tell this vehicle was in an area where they didn't get salt on the road. I want your feedback of what you think about this. Do you own a Tahoe, a Suburban, or an Avalanche, or Silverado from these years? They're all the same car.
Just do me a favor. Please don't write lists of things that he should get, because then.
Well, I already have it in my mind. I mean, there's a lot to do, but. So a couple of upgrades I'm gonna do. I told you about the base plate. We'll be doing the Blue Ox base plate. You'll be helping me on this because we gotta take the bumper off, but that's the hardest part. I plan on putting a light bar behind here, just a LED light bar. That's a very easy upgrade, gives me something to do. And you already saw the bug deflector. We're gonna do the windows tinted, we'll 5% around, because you just gotta tint it. And then regarding any other upgrades, there's really not much else I plan on doing. Regarding upgrades right now, I don't know, maybe in a few years, if I want to change the wheels out when the tires, I don't know, but that's down the road. But you might be asking yourself, wait a second, what is the curb weight on this? And that would be a really good question, because you know Nelly is limited to 5,000 pounds of towing, which is the reason why we have the Mustang. This curb weight, depending on how it's outfitted, 5,200 to about 5,500 pounds. So if you can do some simple math, it's too heavy for Nelly. But you never know what Endless RVing has coming up in the future, and that's why we want to make sure that you are subscribed and the notification bell's on, because you never know what our next video may be. In the comments below, guys, let us know what you think. Again, do you own one of these, your experience with them? I've read nothing but good things about them, and I have nothing but good personal experience just having them assigned as vehicles for quite a long time. If you like videos like this, guys, to the left of us, we'll put our RV newbies playlist. We'll put our RV Essential Upgrades playlist, and for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.